Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the VWF Arena. I am your host, Isaac, aka Omega. Oh, and I am tired. I just got on a red-eye flight to get here to the VWF Arena. I just literally left the Rose Night Diva Invitational a matter of hours ago, and what an event that was, ladies and gentlemen. But as it stands, I am here, and we are live. And ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping head first. Welcome to VWF Nitro. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of great action awaits you. And we're starting with a bang, ladies and gentlemen, with a VWF Tag Team title match. We will crown our first VWF Tag Team Champions. And you already saw the Simpson sisters, Ashlee and Jessica, enter the ring. And they are competing against Olivia Munn, who you see coming down the aisle right now, with her partner, Webb. Together they make up Team G4. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity and thank Frederick James Francis, one, for inviting me here and allowing me to be the voice of the VWF. What an honor that is indeed. And two, for being so patient with me while I was commentating the 3rd annual Rose Night Diva Invitational, which you can find on CAW Underground. Ladies and gentlemen, the event just concluded. I hopped on a red-eye flight to get here. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3rd annual Rose Night Diva Invitational was a classic. And you can check it out for yourself at theindysource.com/CAW Underground. That's theindysource.com/CAW Underground. Look for the 3rd annual Rose Night Diva Invitational. But focusing on the task at hand, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Webb, a former NGW champion. She, of course, was a former Rumble Roses champion, a former Internet Vixens champion. And ladies and gentlemen, she looks to add another belt to her trophy case. Webb, what a star she was in NGW. But ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind, what you did in NGW doesn't matter. This is VWF, the Vixens Wrestling Federation. This is VWF Nitro. It's the debut, baby. NGW doesn't count. We will always remember New Gen Wrestling for what it was, a revolutionary and fantastic CAW league. But now, it has given way to the VWF, and what I am sure will be an even better CAW league. Ladies and gentlemen, bell's gone. We are underway. For all of you stat heads, all of you fans of trivia, you will always remember the very first match in VWF history was for the VWF Tag Team titles, pitting the Simpson sisters against Team G4. We are underway. And right now, Olivia Munn and Jessica Simpson starting out in a little bit of a feeling out process. Simpson sisters, former NGW Women's Tag Team Champions. Olivia Munn and Webb are going to play off the crowd here. These fans have no love lost for the Simpson sisters. They remember their antics in New Gen Wrestling. And they do not play favorites. They don't play the crowd. They, quite frankly, don't really care what the fans think of them. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for being a part of the debut episode of VWF Nitro. We are live and we are in high definition. Ladies and gentlemen, you get to see all of the action. Jessica Simpson with the advantage. Irish whip off the ropes. Olivia Munn. Nice Hurricane Rana there. Olivia Munn now with a leg drop. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little weak. I hope my voice holds up. I literally, as soon as the Rose Night Diva Invitational concluded, as soon as we signed off, I literally left the arena, the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, hopped on a red-eye flight to get here. Oh my, and a high-risk maneuver there from Olivia Munn. A Hurricane Rana off the ropes, and it paid off. Webb shouting some encouragement to her tag team partner. VWF Tag Team titles on the line here. The team that wins this match will be declared the first ever VWF Tag Team Champions. Now Webb is tagged in, the more experienced of Team G4. Morgan Webb with Jessica Simpson. Jessica Simpson's a little bit weary right now. A nice little leg takedown now. A little bit of technical wrestling going on into an ankle lock. Oh, my, and then just dropping the knee on the canvas. Morgan Webb with Jessica Simpson. Ashlee Simpson can do nothing but look on. Morgan Webb. Oh, my, tried to go for a powerbomb, but a beautiful counter by Jessica Simpson into an arm drag. Drives the elbow home. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sold out, and we are live from the VWF Arena. It is a packed house, and everybody on their feet, ready to see the first tag team champions crowned. And now Jessica Simpson finally makes the much-needed tag to her sister, Ashlee. Ashlee, of course, you remember, the winner of the 2006 Divas Ultimate Elimination match at NGW New Year's Bash 06. I mean, a very accomplished wrestler, even in the singles world, and right now going to work on Morgan Webb. The cover, and not even a count. You notice, though, the teamwork of Team G4. Olivia Munn was ready to interject if necessary. Beautiful Ricky Steamboat-style arm drag by Ashlee Simpson. Ashlee, the more accomplished in singles competition compared to her older sister. And a nice kick right there. Ashlee Simpson with control. Fires Morgan Webb into the buckle. Ashlee giving chase. Casually giving chase, might I add. Oh, my, Morgan Webb playing possum a little bit. Changes position. Setting up Ashlee on the second rope for a DDT. Wonderfully executed. And Olivia Munn coming over to check over on her tag team partner. Need to go back and grab that tag rope in case your partner needs you. And another takedown by Morgan Webb going back to that ankle lock. Trying to take both Simpson sisters off of their vertical base. Morgan Webb now with Ashlee, fires her into the home turnbuckle. And a double team maneuver coming up here. Morgan Webb setting up, look at this. Oh my! Launching Olivia Munn into the air. That could be it. 1, 2, and Jessica Simpson makes the save. And ladies and gentlemen, you have to imagine that could have been it. Jessica Simpson out of the ring now, and Ashlee got blindsided by Morgan Webb. You got to take into account both tag team partners. Ashlee Simpson now helpless in a compromised position and a thumb to the eye from Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn now off the ropes. Front drop kick right in Ashlee Simpson's face. Olivia Munn now measuring her for another drop kick. Olivia Munn is lethal with those drop kicks. Hooks the leg. 1. And only a 1 count. I have a feeling this match has a long way to go. Oh my, nice forearm there from Olivia Munn. Irish whip, Ashlee off the ropes, in trouble. Olivia Munn, nice Hurricane Rana. Beautifully executed. Olivia Munn did wrestle a little bit in NGW, but never really had a chance to get any momentum going before New Gen Wrestling shut down. Now Morgan Webb tagged back in, and a nice drop kick, not to be outdone by her tag team partner. Morgan Webb now going to a different portion of the body, back to those legs. Ashlee Simpson desperately needs to make a tag to her older sister, Jessica. Thumb to the eye from Ashlee. Ashlee now with Morgan, setting her up, firing her into their turnbuckle. Morgan Webb in bad territory here. Another double team coming up. Snapmare, holding her in position. Oh my, for a decapitating kick from Jessica Simpson. I mean, just the experience of the former NGW Women's Tag Team Champions is coming into play here. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for being a part of the debut episode of VWF Monday Nitro. A special midweek edition, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I issue my apologies to Frederick James Francis. I was just so busy with the Rose Night Diva Invitational, but it finally wrapped up last night. Jessica Simpson with a top rope arm drag. Morgan Webb down to the canvas with authority. The Simpson sisters have gotten control back from Team G4, who will win the tag team titles. Jessica hooks the leg. 1, 2, and now Olivia Munn is the one making the save. Olivia Munn quickly out. Referee with a 5 count to work with when any tag team partner that is not the legal woman comes in. Morgan Webb fired into the turnbuckle, and a stinger splash. Jessica Simpson knows so many ways to hurt you, and she clears out Olivia Munn. This could be it. Wise tag team maneuver there. 1, 2. No, she didn't get her. I don't know how Morgan Webb dug deep and kicked out of that one. Ashlee Simpson fires her into the ropes. And a nice neck breaker from Morgan Webb to counter. Jessica left herself wide open. Now what is Morgan Webb doing? Going out of the ring, coming back in. Flying forearm onto Jessica. And Morgan Webb finally makes the tag. The fresh woman comes in. Jessica needing to make a tag to Ashlee. Olivia Munn now in there, a house of fire. The hot tag. Oh my! Nearly breaking Jessica Simpson's neck with that move. And Olivia Munn working off of these fans. These fans lending their energy to Team G4. But look at that. Jessica Simpson still defiant. Still willing to fight. Oh my, and she eats the rope again for her troubles. Olivia Munn now with the go behind. Nice bulldog. Olivia Munn with the advantage right now. Jessica Simpson down on the canvas. Slowly lifted back up on her feet. Irish whip fired into the buckle again. We may be seeing another double team maneuver, but not before a clothesline from Olivia Munn. Now Morgan Webb tag back in. Double team move coming up. Toe, oh my, drop toe hold into an elbow. Both of these teams showing great teamwork. Both teams came in well prepared for this first broadcast. Both teams have come in ready to represent VWF as their tag team champions. Morgan Webb going back to those legs. Both of the Simpson sisters walking with a noticeable limp now and a leap off of the ropes. Morgan Webb firmly in control, but she missed with that elbow. And Jessica literally staggers over to the other side and tag made. Tag made. Here in comes Ashlee. Misses with the clothesline, walks into a neck breaker. Wow, that got the fans on their feet. Morgan Webb now tagging back into Olivia Munn. That is the sign of a good tag team, frequent tags. Team G4 keeping the fresh woman in at all times. You saw a nice slingshot suplex there. Olivia Munn with Ashlee. Oh my, nice neck breaker there. And Olivia Munn again, showing off in front of this sold-out crowd at the VWF Arena. Morgan Webb back in. I mean, this is just the sign of a great tag team ready to win the titles. X-Play! X-Play! Jessica Simpson cleared out. Morgan Webb's got to make the cover. She finally does. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Team G4 are your first VWF Tag Team Champions. What a great way to start off this hot new league. What a confrontation this was. And I hope, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't the last time Team G4 and the Simpson sisters meet. What a match. The Simpson sisters were the favorites going in, but frequent tagging and great teamwork on the part of Morgan Webb and Olivia Munn won them the belts. They will be great champions. I just have that feeling. What a great opening contest. Morgan Webb and Olivia Munn, your VWF Tag Team Champions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you to the back. Tiffany is backstage with Tifa and Ami. Let's take you to the back. Tiffany, take it away. Tiffany not quite ready yet, but you see the tag team champions still celebrating. Oh, now there they are. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take you to the back. And there you see Yuna getting ready for her match against Minako Aino. It's coming up next. This is for the final spot in the main event of the evening, the Championship Scramble, to crown the first VWF Champion. To claim that last spot, it'll be between Yuna and Minako Aino. These fans on their feet, ready for this contest. The first one-on-one contest in VWF history. And right now, here comes Yuna. She's got a big task ahead of her. She's being asked to go through a former NGW Women's Champion just to earn a spot in the Championship Scramble later on tonight. These fans on their feet. And Yuna, right now, calling on a higher power. She may need some of it in her match against Minako Aino coming up in just a moment. Yuna, of course, was a very accomplished wrestler in NGW. She, along with Reiko, made up the Ghoul Wings, and they were former NGW Women's Tag Team Champions. Yuna looks fired up here. I spoke to her earlier tonight, just as I was pulling into the VWF arena. She said she was ready for this encounter, and she was ready to move on to the main event and become the first ever VWF Champion. Listen to this crowd giving her the accolades and the cheers she so richly deserves. Ladies and gentlemen, the great thing about VWF is that everybody that was in NGW gets a fresh start. Everybody gets to start all over again. The slate has been wiped clean. It's literally anybody's game. And now coming down to the ring, former NGW Women's Champion, Minako Aino. And Minako looks fired up here in her traditional Senshi gear. In fact, I've been told, well, you know what? I'm in on Ami's little surprise, but you know what? I'll just leave you in suspense. But there they are. Two former champions in the ring. This is for the final spot in the VWF Championship Scramble, which is the main event tonight. Yuna versus Minako Aino. Two fan favorites here. This crowd will be split about 50-50, and what an athletic move there by Yuna. Great way to open it up. Now, Minako Aino rebounds with a couple of shots. Irish whip, Yuna off the ropes. Luthez press, fist and fire. Hammering away on Minako Aino. Minako Aino, also known as Sailor Venus. Also known as Sailor V. A true hero in Japan, along with her fellow Senshi. Yuna, an accomplished wrestler in NGW. Well, heck, both of them are. It's literally the irresistible force and the immovable object here. A toss-up, and just to think, whoever wins this encounter still has one more match to wrestle. Could you be looking at the woman who will go on to be the first VWF champion? Nice arm drag takedown from Minako Aino. Now off the other side, drives the elbow home. Minako with Yuna. Couple of shots. Another Irish whip coming up. Yuna slung off the ropes. Flying forearm sends Yuna over the ropes, 360. And Minako Aino controlling the early portion. But Yuna is not backing down. This is going to be a great match. Just to show you the kind of competition you're going to expect in VWF. Oh my. Yuna a little bit overzealous there. And Minako Aino punishes her with a DDT, makes her pay for it. That's the key in these kind of matches. Capitalize on every mistake your opponent makes. Yuna now with the advantage. These women trading shots. Nice drop kick. Beautiful drop kick on the part of Yuna. Yuna now with a couple of shots. These fans The electricity, you can cut it with a knife. Yuna now lifting Minako Aino up. Both women back to a vertical base. Yuna with Minako, nice backdrop. Lateral press, hooks the leg. 1, 2, didn't get her. A near fall there. Now Yuna throws Minako Aino into the buckle. But Minako trades places with her. Shoves her into the buckle. And a big chop across the chest of Yuna. Minako now starting to get back into this match. She's found her second win. And you can see the Japanese contingent among these fans. Fans from all over the world have converged on the VWF arena to witness this event, the launching of this new exciting league. Minako, oh my, hot shots. Yuna into the bottom rope. The hook of the leg. 2, didn't get her. And this match rolls on. Minako pressing the advantage with a headlock into a European uppercut. Minako Aino controlled the early portion of this bout. Yuna started to make a comeback, and Minako has seized the lead right back with a DDT. Minako Aino decked out in her traditional orange and blue. And into a figure 4 leg lock there, shades of Ric Flair, and releases the hold. You know Minako Aino will be looking to hit that V kick to put away Yuna, but then again Yuna will be looking for that shatter sphere. Oh my, and once again over the ropes goes Yuna. Minako Aino really feeling it right now. She's in the zone. And Minako Aino not giving chase. Now she does. Follows Yuna to the outside, but Yuna was waiting for her. Now these two brawling out there on the outside in front of the fans. Oh my, Yuna tossed into the guardrail. That steel guardrail lifted up. And oh my, dropped across that steel barricade and then fired into those solid metal steps. And Yuna is hurt. Yuna is hurt. Referee now with a 10 count to work with, up to 6. If both of these women got counted out, that would be one less spot in the championship scramble, or perhaps it would go to another lady. Minako Aino leaps and fell short. I think her foot caught the top rope. I think her foot caught the top rope, and it stopped her forward momentum. Minako Aino fired back into the ring. Yuna now with a couple of strikes trying to get back into this match. Trying to rally back. Minako Aino's controlled most of it. Scoop slam. And Yuna trying to get back into it. Lion salt off the ropes connects. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, no. But Yuna staying on the offensive. Fires Minako into the buckle. Big clothesline to follow. Yuna now back on the top. Moonsault. Got her. Got her with a moonsault. Leaps again. Scores. And now Yuna. How quickly the tides turn. Yuna with control. Minako fired face first into the ropes. And now Yuna winding her up. Oh my. She could have just separated her shoulder. DDT. Yuna on the offensive. She's on the top. Oh my, went to the well one too many times. That moonsault missed. Minako leaps with a lion salt and caught her. Both of these ladies out. What an intense match this has been. We've only reached about the 5 or 6 minute mark, but this one has been so intense. Flying forearm and a kip up. What athleticism, what conditioning by these two ladies. Minako on the top. Leaps and nails the missile drop kick. Minako Aino with an elbow. But Yuna right back up. DDT. And that will even the odds in a hurry. Yuna picking Minako Aino back up. And another DDT, a Jake Roberts style DDT that time. Shades of Jake the Snake. Into the center of the ring. This could be it. The cover. 2. No. No, and the match continues. And listen to these fans. These fans cheering on both women, giving them both the respect they deserve. Oh my, what a chop block by Yuna. Get it any which way you can. And oh my, a modified figure 4. And Yuna really feeling it now. Minako seems like she's almost out of it. Yuna fires her into the turnbuckle, setting her up. What for? Up on the top, she's perched. And Yuna changes her plans. Oh my! Did you see that DDT? Oh my, Shatter Sphere level 2. And that is all she wrote, the cover. No! How did Minako kick out? I thought she was unconscious. Minako back up, scoop slam. And now Minako trying to clear the cobwebs, but Yuna right back up. And a flying forearm, and both women kip up. Where are they finding the energy to do this? Atomic drop by Minako Aino and a beauty. Minako Aino with Yuna, the former NGW Women's Champion. Trying to get back in it. Yuna missed with the clothesline. V-kick! Got her! Right on the chin! And Minako Aino just turned out the lights. No, Yuna kicked out! How much do these women want this? Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, the winner has to wrestle again. Who will it be? Flying forearm from Minako Aino and a kip up. Minako from the top. Nails a lion salt. And listen to these fans again chanting for both women. These fans on their feet. They're ready to explode here. Minako with Yuna. Picks her back up. Minako going to the top again. Leaps. Nails the missile drop kick. And both women are down. No, Minako right back up. Stumbling her way back up, but getting back up to a vertical base. Yuna fired into another turnbuckle. Big clothesline sends her down. Minako Aino going to the top again. Leaps and nails the martial arts kick. And now, Minako Aino signaling for the V-kick. Perhaps. Yuna misses with a clothesline. She's wide open for a V-kick. She got all of it with a cover. 1, 2. No! How on earth did Yuna kick out of that? I don't believe it. Can Yuna be stopped? What has Minako Aino got to do? A roll up. 1, 2. Got her. Got her. And Yuna, after taking 2 V-kicks, finds the opening she needed, rolls up Minako Aino, and has just earned her spot in the VWF Championship Scramble. What a match. What a match. Yuna digs deep after being dominated at the beginning and the end of this match and finds a way to steal it. What a win for Yuna. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a moment. After these replays, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're still working the kinks out of our presentation here. You see the replays. Back and forth contest. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told a new superstar to VWF is standing by for comment. I thought that's when it was over. Minako Aino hits the V-kick, but it's not enough to put Yuna away. And then Yuna gets the opening she needs, hooks the legs 1,001, 1,002, and 1,003. And Yuna is going on to the main event. And look at this. What's going to happen here? And look at that. Great sportsmanship on the part of these two great competitors. Great sportsmanship after a match well fought. Big win for Yuna. We'll see her later in the main event. Can she go all the way? Well, we'll find out. We'll be back. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, Rei Hino and Minako Aino itching for some competition. Speaking of competition, ladies and gentlemen, we will crown the first ever VWF Hardcore Champion in this match, where Danica Patrick takes on Mickie James. Welcome back, everybody, to the VWF Arena. Back to the debut episode of VWF Nitro. And now you see coming down the aisle and into the ring, Danica Patrick, who finally broke into NASCAR earlier this season, accomplished her dream of racing for the Sprint Cup. Or what cup is it now? It's changed cups so many times. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, a dominant force in racing and has been a dominant force in wrestling. Very successful in NGW. And tonight, she takes on Mickie James, making her VWF and, well, almost CAW debut. Excuse me. Mickie James, her only CAW experience has been a few matches in CAWD several years ago. But here she comes. Former WWE Women's Champion and looking to make a name for herself in the CAW world. As you can hear, new music, a new attitude, a new outlook on life. Mickie James looking for a home, and she may very well have found it here in the Vixens Wrestling Federation. She looks fired up. I don't know if I've ever seen Mickie James this motivated. Bell's gone, we are underway to crown a hardcore champion. Right now a little bit of talking, and Danica Patrick starts off with a knee strike. And now stomping away on Mickie. Oh my. And now Danica with Mickie James. Corner elbow tie up, no, a go behind for Mickie James, a clothesline. Danica on the ropes. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, hardcore match, no disqualification, anything goes. Welcome, excuse me, I Batista'd that one. Weapons are not only welcome, they are allowed, in the words of Dave Batista. Wink, wink. And ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind, the hardcore title 24/7 rule will go into effect as soon as a winner is crowned in this contest. In essence, once the referee counts 3 and the bell rings, the 24/7 rule will be instituted. And a 2 count right there from Mickie James. Mickie and Danica going at it. Danica, collar elbow tie up, reversed by Mickie James. And a big elbow, excuse me, a clothesline. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, I think my brain is fried. So much commentary the past couple of days, but ladies and gentlemen, it's truly been a labor of love. I love doing commentary here in the CAW world, and ladies and gentlemen, I'll do it as long as I'm welcome. And I'm glad that I seem to have found a home here in VWF. I look forward to being your commentator for the foreseeable future, as long as you'll have me. Danica right now with Mickie in the corner and a big decapitating clothesline. Danica, lateral press, hooks the leg, 1, 2, no. Only a 2 count. Danica with Mickie. Mickie launched over the ropes, but hammers Danica with a big right hand. And now, trying to reach and knock her outside, but oh my, she's fired right back in. Fired right back in. And a big chop. Oh my, and over the ropes, 360 goes Mickie James, spilling to the outside. But look at this. She's actually, I mean, she's showing no effects of the beatdown she's taken. She's drawing off of this crowd. They are motivating her to keep going. Danica Patrick, of course, was a member of the Corporate Alliance in NGW, and ever since then, there has been no love lost between her and the fans. Oh my, that is a guitar. That is a guitar, an acoustic equalizer. Misses trying to crack it over Mickie James' skull. Mickie James takes it, and the country singer misses with a swing of the guitar of her own. You would think she would be more accustomed to using it. Mickie now throws Danica into another part of the guardrail. Now she's got the guitar. Trying to get her Jeff Jarrett on. Swings and misses. Danica snatches it away. Swings and finds a home on Mickie James' skull. Oh my. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, weapons are welcome in this match. In fact, they are encouraged. And now Danica's got a soda cup. But Mickie takes it and takes a swig. And I think a fan is trying to get in the head of Danica. Danica's got to focus on the match. She's got her hands full with Mickie James. She does not want to have to worry about this sold-out VWF arena. It'll be hard enough to get past Mickie. Mickie now with the chair. Perhaps going for a little concerto, if you will. She's got the chair. Danica in trouble. Fan Terminator. Shades of RVD. False count anywhere. The cover. 1, 2. No. Almost got her. Danica back up. Seemingly frustrated. Getting a little bit flustered. These fans getting in her head. And Mickie right now capitalizing on that. Hey, you can't discount Mickie James. She won the WWE Women's Championship on multiple occasions, most famously defeating Trish Stratus. And now she's got a mop. Or excuse me. She's got a broom. Now perhaps this is turning into a little bit of a good housekeeping match. And just cracking that broom over the back of Mickie James as Danica Patrick, using it as a spear and cracking it over Mickie James' skull. I wonder if Mickie really knew what she was getting into here. A cover and only a 2. And now somebody's got a replica belt. And Danica chooses not to use it. Instead, taking another fan's soda cup. Hey, those things are like $5. I mean, that should be a crime. But Mickie, oh my, spitting that Dr. Pepper in the face of Danica Patrick. Mickie James with control has got the replica belt and is just rubbing Danica's face in it as if to say, you will never have this. And oh my, she slams it over Danica's head. This one getting a little bit violent. Now Danica back into the ring. The action going back inside the squared circle, but Mickie's not going in unarmed. And oh no, it's a table. It's a table. Ladies and gentlemen, this one's about to get dangerous. And Mickie is just loading up the ring with weapons. And Danica will happily oblige her. She's just standing back right now. And these two are going to duke it out in the ring with these weapons. I see a kendo stick, a belt, a table, a trash can, and Mickie James once again feeding off of this crowd. This crowd loves her. Oh my, and then they immediately show their dissatisfaction for Danica. And now Mickie has got that somehow intact broom. I don't know what that broom's made of, but heck, I want one. And now, Danica with a kendo stick. Mickie James with a broom. The duel is on. Mickie swings and misses. Danica doesn't. And you just hear the crowd with a collective ow. And now using that kendo stick. The Sandman of ECW would be proud of Danica right now. And oh my, just tossed it into Mickie's midsection like a spear. Danica with that table. Dangerous situation. Oh no, setting it on fire. This is not going to be good. Oh no, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Oh my God, a spine buster through a flaming table. Mickie may have third-degree burns. Oh my God. No, Mickie rolls Danica up. 1, 2. Didn't get her. Oh my. If this is any indication as to what the VWF Hardcore division is about, I'm excited. And now the final lap. Oh my. No, that was the pit stop. Correction, ladies and gentlemen, check that. That was the pit stop. Danica could win it right now. Why is she not going for the cover? Mickie is still out. This match is over, but Danica not making the cover. This may come back to haunt Danica. No, she's content to just continue punishing Mickie with those weapons. And now these two continuing to brawl. And a big clothesline from Mickie James. Mickie's got to get back in this one. She's taken a lot of punishment. Cracks the broom over Danica's skull. Now Mickie clutching her head. She may very well have a concussion on top of third-degree burns. Ladies and gentlemen, it's VWF, baby. This is what it's all about. Cracks the kendo stick over the trash can over Danica Patrick. And Danica's hurt. And now Mickie showing off for these fans. She's got the belt. Sets her up and rubs her face into that replica WCW title belt. And cracks the belt over the back of her head. Mickie with an elbow. Mickie James, former WWE Women's Champion. Perching Danica on the top rope. But Danica counters out of it. Danica leaps and scores with a double axe handle. Danica Patrick trying to become the first VWF Hardcore Champion. But just remember, whoever wins this has to watch their back. 1, 2, no. Whoever wins this has to watch their back, because as soon as that bell rings, signaling a winner as Mickie James trips over those weapons. As soon as that bell rings declaring a winner, they are a marked woman. The 24/7 rule will be in effect anytime, anywhere. I mean, the champion could get attacked while they're taking a shower, in their hotel room, asleep, at the club, at the family reunion, at a movie theater. Heck, on vacation. Anything goes. Mickie with a roll-up, playing possum. 1, 2, 3. She got her. Out of nowhere, Mickie James stuns Danica Patrick. Playing possum. Danica let her guard down, and it cost her the VWF Hardcore title. Mickie James is your inaugural VWF Hardcore Champion. What a brutal match this was. But in the end, the wrestling experience pays off. Mickie James exploits a mistake, and it leads to gold. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, right here, pay attention. Danica easily had a chance to win with the pit stop. It was over. But instead, she continued to inflict punishment on Mickie James. There you see a spine buster. Danica was just getting ready for another move, but she got caught in a pinning predicament by Mickie James, and Mickie put her away. A lot of respect to the new Hardcore Champion for her resiliency. She fought back and won the gold. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I understand Haruka and Michiru are standing by. We'll take you out there in a moment as Mickie James continues to celebrate. New Hardcore Champion, your very first. Welcome back to the VWF Arena, ladies and gentlemen. And now we've got a big tag team contest coming up. And you saw it in the back. Haruka and Michiru burying the hatchet once again, becoming CAW's only lesbian tag team. There is Haruka, Michiru. My apologies. Getting ready for the entrance of her girlfriend, Haruka. And here she comes. But now, ladies and gentlemen, make note of this. They are taking on a team that features a return and a debut. But they don't know who it is. It could be anybody. Haruka and Michiru have to be ready for anything. Former NGW Women's Tag Team Champions. Not afraid of a little bit of PDA, if you will. Haruka and Michiru ready for the matchup. And now let's see who the return is and who the debut is. Oh my. Well, there's your return. Ladies and gentlemen, making her return to the CAW world, it's the 3-count cowgirl, Dixie Clemets. long-time fan favorite in NGW. She always liked to say that her heroes in wrestling were people like Dusty Rhodes and, of course, her biggest inspiration, the Lariat, Stan Hansen. And Dixie Clemets, as you can see in her wrestling style, imitates Stan Hansen almost to a T. Very intense wrestler, but very well balanced. So now, who is the debut? Who is her tag team partner, making her VWF debut? I know that music from somewhere. Oh my! Ladies and gentlemen, from Olive Japan, FWA, one of the biggest female wrestling stars in Japan. Yes, it is the Zero Fighter, Reiko Hinomoto. And she and Dixie Clemets reunite for the first time since Rumble Roses Double X. What a killer tag team this is going to be. A major new tag team alliance is formed. Reiko Hinomoto and Dixie Clemets. And listen to these fans. They can't believe Reiko's here. And as you can see, Haruka starting out with Dixie Clemets. Bell's gone, we are underway. You have to imagine whoever wins this contest takes a big step up in the tag team title picture. You know Team G4 has to be on notice here. And now these two jockeying for position. Dixie now with Haruka. And a big drop kick. Drop kick sends Haruka down, and now a couple strikes. As I said, you can see that wrestling style akin to Stan Hansen. Oh my, Hurricane Rana countered into a powerbomb. Haruka in control. Haruka and Michiru, former tag team champions. Dixie Clemets and Reiko Hinomoto, seasoned veterans. And for those of you who are very well versed with YouTube CAW leagues, will recognize Reiko Hinomoto from Olive Japan FWA, a great Fire Pro league. And Reiko was very dominant. There you go, a blind tag made. Michiru coming in, big bulldog. Right now with the advantage on Dixie Clemets, the 3-count cowgirl. Reiko just looking on. Irish whip. Michiru went for a Hurricane Rana, but it was countered into a powerbomb. Dixie Clemets trying to seize control back. Dixie, big elbow. Fires Michiru into the corner. Double team maneuver coming up here. And launches Reiko off the top. What a move. What a move by Dixie Clemets and Reiko Hinomoto. Reiko fires Michiru off the ropes. Hurricane Rana connects. Look at Haruka on the other side getting frustrated. And there's your fan service. Reiko now with Michiru. Michiru fires her over the ropes, but Reiko back up. Big elbow. Off the ropes. Misses with the drop kick. And a big clothesline to follow from Michiru. Michiru Kaio with a pinning predicament and only a 1. Oh my, and what a back kick there. Now Reiko into unfamiliar territory, into enemy territory, if you will. She's trapped by Haruka, but counters out. Oh my, and a cheap shot from the back. And Reiko diverted her attention and got bulldogged. Reiko Hinomoto in trouble, making her VWF debut. Double team maneuver coming up here from the lesbian tag team. And a beautiful, oh my, a beautiful double arm drag there. Haruka hooks the leg, but Dixie makes the quick save. Reiko back up. Right hand, a second. Headlock now applied. And setting her up, Suplex City coming up. Beautifully executed. Misses with the elbow. Reiko Hinomoto, the zero fighter, feeling it right now. Off the ropes comes Haruka and into another snap suplex. And, oh my, a nice leg scissors there. Look at Dixie Clemets, she's fired up. Reiko's fired up. We're all fired up. It's opening night of VWF Nitro. Only one chance, baby. Hooks the leg. Referee didn't even see it. I think Michiru distracted the ref. Reiko fires Haruka into the corner. Haruka in trouble. Reiko really feeling it right now. And another drop kick in your face. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, please excuse my weak voice. I'm literally just working on hours rest. Just a couple hours removed from the Rose Night Diva Invitational. But ladies and gentlemen, I would not miss this for the world. Lateral press 1, and Haruka reaches the ropes. Haruka's been in there a long time now. Dixie Clemets with control. Haruka has really been in there a long time. And look at this. This is exactly what a tag team has to do. Reiko and Dixie are cutting that ring in half. Cutting off Haruka from Michiru. Alliance Salt off the ropes connects. And ladies and gentlemen, just to think, our main event's coming up next. The VWF Championship Scramble. We will crown our first VWF Champion. And Reiko looking good here. She's got Haruka up. Lifts her up. No, Haruka escapes out the back door. Impaler DDT. Nicely executed. And look at Haruka limping to Michiru, but she doesn't make it. She just could not make it to the other side to tag. Reiko leaps and got her. Leaps from the ring with a giant Hurricane Rana. And listen to these fans giving Reiko a standing ovation. They've only heard about her from All of Japan FWA, but now they're seeing her live and in living color. And you are seeing her, home viewer, live in HD. And you will only find it here in the Vixens Wrestling Federation. Reiko going to the small of the back of Haruka. Haruka's been in there for over, she's got to be close to 6 or 7 minutes. Oh my, a moonsault misses. Haruka limps over. And yes, makes the much needed tag. The very fresh Haruka. Excuse me, the very fresh Michiru. In there now, a house of fire. Very fresh, very ready to go. She was itching on that, in that corner. But she walks into an atomic drop. Just the experience and the overall skill of Reiko and Dixie. Haruka set up in the corner. Reiko pointing toward the heavens. Reiko on the top. Superplex. Yes. Scores with a superplex. And Haruka being worn down here. Haruka and Michiru in trouble. Oh my, a gut buster. A gut buster from Reiko Hinomoto. Reiko's been in there a long time too, but she's been dominant. Right now she's got the hot hand, if you will. Look at this. Oh my! A 450 shooting star press. 1, 2, no. And she calls that the angel dive. Into another head scissors. Reiko just showed you the angel dive. She's used that one in Japan a lot. The cover. 1, 2, no. And if you notice, Haruka was very, very slow in getting in the ring to help Michiru. Michiru in trouble. Haruka and Michiru just cannot seem to get into this match. Dixie Clemets and Reiko Hinomoto seem too fired up. Listen to this crowd cheering on the 3-count cowgirl. Born and bred in Texas. Oh my. And there was a face buster Reiko clears out Haruka. Michiru is out. Dixie Clemets can put the finishing touches on this. No, Haruka's back. And with a head scissors of her own. Boy, she desperately needed that. And now, tag made. Tag made. Haruka comes in, a house of fire. The hot tag. Clears out Reiko. Dixie in trouble. Haruka. Ground shaking. And just like that, the pendulum has swung to the complete other side. But look at this. Haruka doesn't seem to really know where she is. She's blind with rage. Finally found Reiko, but Dixie's back up. If Haruka had focused on the task at hand after the ground shaking, she would have won it. And boy, you know, if Haruka and Michiru don't win this one, oh my, there will be a lot of questions, a lot of second guessing. Powerbomb from Haruka. 1, 2, and the save by Reiko. Reiko makes the save. Just barely. Oh my, and a shoulder tackle onto Dixie. Michiru, a left hand. Suplex City being revisited. There it is. Haruka Tenno with Dixie Clemets. Dixie's in trouble. This is the first time that Haruka and Michiru have had the advantage. Modified fisherman suplex there. And look at this though. Haruka stopping to celebrate. That could be a mistake. You're in there against two world-class women. Haruka, ground shaking, nails it for the second time. But look at this again. Too busy trying to clear out Reiko. This could be it. That could still be enough. Why is Haruka not going for the pin? Now she does. 1, 2, no. Oh, how the little mistakes can come back to haunt you. Missed opportunities. Another cover, rope break. Now look at this. A double team maneuver coming up. And look at this, choking the life out of Dixie. Come on, referee. Come on, ref. Haruka with Dixie. Another fisherman suplex. Haruka with Dixie. And Dixie thrown to the outside. But somehow, well, Senshi power. Okay. But that doesn't change the fact that Dixie Clemets is in a lot of trouble. Double team maneuver coming up. And drop toe hold into an elbow. The very fresh Michiru tagged in. Makes the cover. 1, 2. Was that 2 or was that 3? No, referee saying Reiko made the save. And now the referee is distracted. Michiru going after the illegal competitor. Now Dixie in trouble, and a huge slap, slapping the taste out of the Texan's mouth. Michiru slowing down the pace here. Irish whip, Dixie off the ropes. Hurricane Rana countered into a power bomb. And Dixie, there's the tag. There's the tag. And now Reiko on fire. Oh my, but Haruka drops her neck over the rope. Michiru back in control. Choking the life out of Reiko Hinomoto. Boy, Reiko and Dixie were dominating this match. I thought it was going to be over. Oh my! And there was the Bulldog off of the turnbuckle. Reiko's out, but Michiru's not making the cover. And back up is Reiko. So many missed opportunities from Haruka and Michiru. If they lose this match, they have no one to blame but themselves. Haruka, Michinoku driver, or a Falcon Arrow, if you will. Dixie Clemets cleared out. Michiru, rope break. You've got to have that presence of mind. You've got to keep track of where you and your opponent are inside that squared circle. Dixie cleared out, but Dixie right back up, and she's mad. In she comes, and easily makes the save, and she is angry. Michiru had her back turned. Reiko. Oh my. Just drops her on her head. The cover. Haruka is nowhere to be found. 2. That's it. Missed opportunities will always come back to bite you. The 3-count cowgirl, Dixie Clemets, and the debuting Zero fighter, Reiko Hinomoto, are your winners. And a dynamic new tag team is seemingly born here tonight on Nitro. What a great tag team match. Haruka and Michiru were on their A game, but 3 missed opportunities. Reiko drops Michiru and the 3 count, and it was over. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It is time for our main event of the evening. Tiffany is standing by backstage with the final NGW Vixens champion, Aerith Gainsborugh. She's standing by for comment just a few short minutes before our main event, the Championship Scramble. And it's coming up next. We'll be back in just a moment. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It is time for our main event of the inaugural broadcast of VWF Nitro. And who is this? Who is this? A limousine just pulled into the back, and 2 people have stepped out. Who could that be? Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't matter right now. What matters is we are about to crown the first ever VWF champion in the Championship Scramble. Ladies and gentlemen, it's this simple. 5 women walk in, only 1 will walk out with the belt. Ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly go over the rules. 20-minute time limit. 2 women start in the ring, and every 5 minutes thereafter, a new wrestler enters. If a diva scores a pinfall or a submission over another wrestler, she becomes the current champion. Whoever is the champion at the end of the 20 minutes becomes the official VWF World Champion. The rules are simple, but the proof is in the pudding. And now, it's time. 5 of the greatest female wrestlers in CAW history will walk into the squared circle, and only 1 will walk out, the VWF Champion. And look at this. Ami said she had a surprise. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce, of course, the persona under which Ami Mizuno has won 4, count them, 4 women's titles. I am talking, of course, of Darkery. Ami pulling out all the stops and going to the dark side tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, it's deafening in here. Let's just watch Ami Mizuno make her entrance. you want intensity, you've got it and then some in the eyes of Ami Mizuno. One of the most accomplished female wrestlers in the history of this illustrious sport. 4 women's title reigns. Former women's tag team champion. Former Rumble Roses champion. She's done it all. And these fans on their feet. And there you see it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. And now, here comes the woman she will start out with. Fellow TXA member. These two have been bitter rivals. They've been the best of friends. And tonight, they will start the championship scramble. I am talking about former champion Tifa Lockhart. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, the history between her and Ami goes back to the beginning of NGW. I mean, so many classic matches. I had the privilege of calling their encounter at Taboo Tuesday 2007. And what a match that was. But it all came to a head when Tifa finally defeated Ami at Super Brawl 3 in an Iron Woman match, handing Darkery her first loss. Can Tifa climb the mountain again? This time to become the first ever VWF champion. Well, that takes some of the mystery out of it, ladies and gentlemen. If we put it all together, Tifa and Ami start the match. Aerith Gainsborugh is the last entry by virtue of her being the final NGW Vixens champion. So, that leaves Reiko and Yuna. Bell's gone, we're underway, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, 2 women start. Every 5 minutes thereafter, another wrestler enters. And at the end of the 20-minute clock you see on the bottom right, we will crown our first ever VWF World Champion. Ami Mizuno started out with a DDT. These two have wrestled so many 5-star matches. They were literally the faces of NGW's women's division. But now it's a new league, a new era, a new attitude. Can these 2 women stay at the top of the mountain? Trading blows right now. A Luthez press from Tifa Lockhart. Tifa is the striker, deceptively powerful. Ami Mizuno is a well-rounded superstar. She can strike. She can wrestle a technical contest. A little bit of anything. Ami fires her into the buckle. Who will score the first fall here? Oh my, Tifa with a kip up. That just shows you how fired up these 5 women will be. What an intense atmosphere it is. This sellout crowd here at the VWF Arena. As you see the Final Heaven. Final Heaven. Tifa pulling out all the stops early. Are we going to see a second one? No. No, Ami counters out of the Final Heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, another Final Heaven. The electricity in this building, you can cut it with a knife. The nerves, the anticipation. This crowd ready to explode when the first ever VWF champion is crowned. Who will lead the Vixens Wrestling Federation into the future? Will it be a face of the past or a face of the present? Tifa and Ami trading blows. Ami still going strong after taking 2 Final Heavens. And look at this. Ami, Tundra Twister. Tundra Twister. But Tifa shoves her off. These 2 women. The adrenaline's got to be at an all-time high. Luthez press from Ami, fist and fire. And now these 2 continuing to slug it out. We're getting to about a little bit past the 3-minute mark now. Getting close to it. So in another 2 minutes, another wrestler will enter the ring. Will it be Reiko or Yuna? Yuna, of course, has already wrestled once. She defeated Minako Aino to earn the right to be in this match. And now these 2, Tifa and Ami, continuing to wrestle, continuing to put on a clinic. A forearm from Ami. 3 minutes still. Small package from Tifa. 1, 2. No! Countered! 1, 2. No! A quick near fall sequence there. And now Irish whip Tifa off the ropes. Tifa off the ropes again. Back body drop and a beauty. 2 minutes and 30 seconds till another wrestler comes in. 1, 2, no. Just think, ladies and gentlemen, in 16 minutes and 18 seconds, we will have our first ever VWF Champion. DDT from Ami Mizuno. So many title reigns in there. If I remember right, Tifa is a 3-time champion. Ami is a 4-time champion. Ami nails the swanton from halfway across the ring. Ami, Tundra Twister coming up, and nails it. Perfectly executed. Lateral press. 1, 2, got her. And Ami now is the unofficial VWF champion. But a small package from Tifa. 1, 2, got her. Now Tifa's the champion. But there can be only one official champion at the end of this 15 minutes. At the end of this 20-minute match, excuse me. And you see the replay there. Ami nails the Tundra Twister. Pins Tifa Lockhart. But Tifa, ever resourceful, catches Ami off guard. Hits her with a small package to get her right back. There it is. 1, 2, and 3. And we've hit the 15-minute mark. And it is Reiko. It is Reiko who gets to come in. Another former NGW Women's Champion. You, of course, remember, while she was under the name of Mistress Reiko, Reiko won the vacant NGW Women's title in the 2007 Ultimate Elimination match at New Year's Bash 07. So now 3 women in there, with 2 still yet to come. So the order is no surprise, with Aerith coming in last by virtue of being the final NGW Vixens champion. It will be Yuna. And Yuna's had some time to rest after her match with Minako Aino. So she may not be as helpless as we initially thought. Now these 3 women going at it. Tifa, Ami, and Reiko. Reiko nails a spinning heel kick. One of these women really should take the opportunity to rest here. But these 3 women don't know the meaning of the word retreat. 3 women in the ring, 2 more still to come. Double DDT there from the former TXA. And now Tifa with a camel clutch. Oh my, but a kick to the face from Ami. Ami wants her a little bit of Tifa. Tifa with a DDT onto Reiko. Ami with a right hand. Ami with an arm bar on Tifa Lockhart. Here we go, suplex coming up. And look at this, walking her around the ring, letting the blood rush to the brain and dropping her back down to earth. Reiko now after Ami Mizuno. Twisting the arm. A couple of shots. Oh my, and a massive right hand. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think about it, it is really not such a blessing that Aerith is the last entrant. That means by the time she enters the ring, she will only have 5 minutes to score a fall to have a chance to be the VWF champion. Oh, I hope my voice holds up for the next 12 minutes. Double DDT from Reiko and Ami. My voice is struggling to keep up. What a week of commentary it's been. Tundra Twister. Tundra Twister. And Tifa has really taken the brunt of those Tundra Twisters. Now Reiko and Ami going at it. Reiko with a headlock on Ami. A shot to the face. Spinning heel kick missed. Tifa, double team maneuver coming up, chopping away on Ami. Couple of big chops, and those will leave some big welts on the chest of Ami Mizuno. Ami now going to the top. Reiko points her out, and Ami decides not to leap. Makes the cover. 1, and Reiko realizes what's going on and yanks Ami off of her. These 3 women just going at it, and we are less than 2 minutes away from Yuna entering the ring. Atomic drop and a beauty. and dropping the knee across the canvas. Now Yuna, oh my, drops the elbow. Tifa Lockhart looked on for a moment, now caught in a Luthez press. 1 minute 30 now until Yuna enters the ring. And a spinning heel kick from Reiko onto Ami. I don't know why one of these women doesn't just take the moment to hang back in a neutral corner and let the other two duke it out. Double DDT. Double DDT hits the mark. Reiko now on the top rope. Ami and Tifa don't see her. But Yuna does not leap. I'm sorry. Reiko does not leap. Ami now on the top. Does not leap. Tifa fired face first into the buckle. Reiko pulls her around, but then Ami is right in her face. Reiko, Hinomoto tie up. Fires Ami into the corner, but is stopped by Tifa. Now Tifa and Ami double teaming Reiko. And now Ami clotheslines Tifa. 35 seconds until Yuna enters the ring. And just think, ladies and gentlemen, in 10.5 minutes, we will crown a VWF champion, the first ever. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been so glad that you could join us for the inaugural broadcast of Nitro. And ladies and gentlemen, next week Nitro returns to its regular Monday night. You don't want to miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Will we see the new VWF champion in action? The 10-minute mark hits, and Reiko hits the ring running. Here comes Reiko. 4 women in there now. Only Aerith left to go. And Reiko now on the outside grabs a sledgehammer and just de-brains Ami. And now attacking Yuna with it. Listen to these fans. They are on their feet. Flying forearm from Yuna. Yuna has got to be spent. It took her 20 minutes to beat Minako Aino. But she is right in there and never taking a back step. Double team maneuver coming up, double gut buster. Listen to this crowd. These fans, everybody has a favorite wrestler. And I would say this crowd is split 50-50, but it's not. It's split 25-25, 25-25. Another double team coming up. Tifa double DDT'd. 8 minutes to go. Reiko leaps from the outside and nails Tifa. Reiko on the top. Nobody scored a fall in the last, 15 minutes. Mercury Stunner. Nobody has won a fall in the last 15 minutes. Right now, the current unofficial champion is Tifa. Double gut buster onto Ami. If Tifa can hold on another 8 minutes, she will be the champion. Small package. 1, 2. 2 pins. Referee counted Riku's, and then Reiko disrupts Yuna's pin. So now Riku's the champion and just barely picks Yuna off of Ami, or Yuna would be the champion. Oh my, Tifa and Ami, you know they have to be exhausted. Tifa collapses to the outside. Yuna and Reiko going at it, scoop slam. Ami and Tifa brawling on the outside. You know that Aerith Gainsborugh has to be chomping at the bit. And almost a pinfall on the outside. 2 near falls on the outside. Now Yuna giving chase out there just as Ami and Tifa get back in. Now Tifa coming back out. Now it's maybe all these women. Reiko stands alone in the ring and she is content to stay there. No, she gives chase. 7 minutes. 7 minutes to go. These 4 women brawling on the outside. Aerith Gainsborugh enters in under 2 minutes. Will she have enough time to even be a factor in a fall? Will she have enough time, or will the clock strike midnight? Aerith, of course, was the last NGW Vixens champion, but all of these women have been champions. Every single woman would be a proud first champion, would be a great first champion. But who wants it the most? Tifa and Reiko going at it while Ami and Yuna slug it out. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, my voice is going. Will it hang on another 6 minutes? We'll find out. Oh my, and then 3 women cleared out at once there. DDT from Yuna onto Ami. Tifa wiped out by Reiko. Yuna now with Ami. And Yuna right now just taking her time. And Aerith has to be just jumping up and down, doing backflips backstage, wanting to get in that ring so badly. You know she has to be chomping at the bit. 5.5 minutes left. These 4 women starting to wear down. They have taken each other to the limit. In 15 seconds, that ring will be filled with all 5 competitors. The question remains, will Aerith have enough time to circle the wagons? 3, 2, 1. And here comes the last NGW Vixens champion, Aerith Gainsborugh. What a hard worker she is, a real class act. She waited for 5-6 years to win that NGW women's title, and she finally won it. Hard work and patience paid off when Yuna was able to become the last NGW Vixens champion, and she was the People's Champion, and she looks to be the People's Champion again. Aerith comes in, a house of fire, tries to get a cover on Reiko. Pulled off by Yuna. And now the action's getting too fast and furious to call. Aerith is fresh. Aerith is hungry. Hurricane Rana onto Reiko. Yuna now taking out Tifa. Ami and Yuna focusing on Tifa. Aerith and Reiko slugging it out, excuse me. Remember, Aerith Gainsborugh and Reiko have met several times in the past. And now Yuna with Ami Mizuno. Tifa and Ami have to be exhausted. They have been in there for 17 minutes, staying right in somebody's face, sometimes each other's. Aerith, you can tell. Adrenaline is flowing through her veins. She badly wants to score a fall. Right now, the current champion is Reiko. Will anybody else get a fall in the next 3 minutes and 10 seconds? And ladies and gentlemen, in just a matter of 180 seconds, we will have a VWF champion. Look at Aerith. Aerith. Tombstone. The great gospel. She hit it on Reiko, but did not have a chance to make a cover. Tifa in her face. It's still anyone's match. Who will score the last pinfall? Ladies and gentlemen, at this pace, whoever scores the last pinfall, and if someone scored it right now, I would look for them to hold on. Amazing. The action just as intense as it was 18 minutes ago. This match has flown by, and you know it has to be flying by for these wrestlers. Time is of the essence. Listen to these fans. We are in store for a great finish. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Look at this. Aerith with Yuna on the top. Superplex. Ami looks like she doesn't know where she is. Lion Salt from Aerith onto Yuna. And now Aerith has got Ami. Ami was vulnerable. Ketra twist of fate. And look at this. Nobody sees Aerith making a cover. 2. Yes! Aerith pinned Ami and nobody knew it. Nobody saw it. Do they even know that Aerith is the champion? Or does Reiko think she still has it? Oh my God. We are in store for a tight finish. Aerith is in the lead. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 1 minute to go. Tifa makes a cover. No. Less than a minute. Dragon screw from Aerith. Yuna, Luthes press on Tifa. Can Aerith hang on? Can she hang on? 40 seconds. Aerith, oh my, lands on her head. 35. Less than a half minute to go. Can Aerith hang on? Bulldog. Yuna whipped into the buckle. Ami is vulnerable, but nobody can get to her. Small package. Aerith with a small package. She didn't even need it. 10, 9, 8. And it's over. It's over. Aerith Gainsborugh holds on in the final 2 minutes. And she is your first ever VWF Champion. Celebrate if you got it in you. Aerith Gainsborugh, the last woman to ever hold the legendary NGW Vixens title. And she turns that belt in and trades it to be the first ever VWF Champion. What a match. Ladies and gentlemen, check out the replays. Fast and furious. It was anybody's match. Aerith was in overdrive. And there you see it, the Ketra twist of fate onto Ami. And look, she was totally unaccounted for. She was exactly like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. She was completely unaccounted for. And she holds on in the final 2 minutes to become your champion. What a win for Aerith Gainsborugh. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Abdala bin Laden. That's the mysterious superstar we heard from earlier in the broadcasting. No, it can't be. That's Lindsay Lohan. That's Lindsay Lohan. Oh my God. How did Lindsay get back here? She was arrested. Oh my God. The champion's out. Ladies and gentlemen, has a new alliance been formed? We're out of time. Good night. God bless. See you next week.